Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We are here with week number 19 of the hashtag 52 projects. Hashtag 52 projects are just simple under 30-minute projects that I find on YouTube, Instagram, Google, or I make them up myself. Just to kind of keep you in your crafty zone, get your crafty mojo flowing. Sometimes we just need a simple project just to kind of heighten our inspiration and whatnot. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. This week is brought to you by Darby. I think that's what she said her name was. She's Rejoice and Create here on YouTube. This video was July 27, 2019, and it's the Hershey Nuggets 4-pack treat holder tutorial. It's a mouthful. So go ahead and write these measurements down. You need a sheet of paper that is 9 3/4 by 3.5, and then you're going to score it on several score lines. So, okay, I hope you wrote that down. All right, so here is the project. How cute is this little box? It holds the 4 nuggets. I put a little Dollar Tree word sticker. This is so sweet. And I did a little flower punch with a brad in the middle from Dollar Tree. And I just used a little leaf punch to kind of mimic the leaves that are on the paper. If you choose to use a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, you're going to have this little scrap and a few other scraps you can use to actually cover the Hershey Kisses. Because to cover the Hershey Kisses, you need a strip of paper that is 1 inch by 3 inches, and you'll just wrap it around the Hershey Kisses, okay? Now, I'm not bothered that my handle is white on one side because I'm using single-sided paper. If you have double-sided paper, it'd be really cute because one side will have the other pattern, and then you can use the other pattern on your Hershey Kisses as well to kind of just make it match. Like I said, I'm not bothered by the white. You could always mat it if you want to, but I'm trying to be cost effective for like craft fairs. You could probably get $2 for this. It's very simple decorated. You could just put it in a little bag and call it done. You could tie a ribbon on there if you want, whatever you want to do. I used a 3/4 inch circle punch on my handle because that's what I have. So if you have an oval punch would be cute. Darby did like smaller circles, and she made like a little circle and she put like little ribbon and stuff in there. So definitely check out her video for different decorating ideas. I just went with what I have. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this project going. And you don't need that piece. Like I said, that's just for the Hershey Kisses. You do need your scoreboard, and you're gonna put it up on the 9 3/4 side, and we're going to score at 1 1/4, 3 1/4, 4 1/2, 6 1/2, 7 1/8, and 9 1/8. 1 1/4, 3 1/4, 4 1/2, 6 1/2, 7 1/8, 9 1/8. Okay, we're going to flip it around to the short side is on top, and we're going to go at 1 1/4 and 2 1/4. Okay, 1 1/4, 2 1/4. That is all of the scoring we need. Let's go ahead and put that away. Now, you see you have your smaller tab here to the right. I'm going to go ahead and mark my paper. I don't want you to mark your paper so that way you can use it for your scraps. I mean, if you want to mark it on the back, I guess it's not a big deal. So I'll mark it on the back so you can see. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to use the scraps. So we need to go ahead and get rid of this box, and this box, okay? So with your tab to the right, you're going to cut these bottom 3 boxes off, okay? So So I'm just going to go up and do that and cut this out. Okay, there we go, done. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and cut up these lines. So always cut on the rectangle and notch out of the square, okay? So cut, and you see how my score line is on this rectangle. So I just kind of notch that out, okay? You're just taking away that bulk. And again, we're going to cut up, notch out, and just take a little sliver off that side. Okay, so now you have something that looks like this, okay? Use this piece for your wrapper. So now you have 3 wrappers right there, 3 of your 4 for your Hershey Kisses, Hershey Nuggets. Okay, so the next box we need to take off is this rectangle right there, okay? So let's go ahead and, I don't know if you can see that score line. It's this one right here. That's what we need to take off, okay? So I'm just gonna cut and take that off, okay? Now on my little tabby bit, I'm just gonna go ahead and notch the 2 sides, miter the sides, like so, okay? Now I'm gonna take off the tiniest little sliver off the top. That'll just help with folding. You see how tiny that sliver was? Just take some of that off, okay? Now what I want you to do is turn your paper so that way your tab is on the left, okay? Match your paper up to how mine looks on the screen, tab to the left. We are going to cut all of these boxes off, okay? So from here, this is where you're gonna get your other wraps, okay? So let's just go ahead and I'm gonna start from the left. You can start from the right, it doesn't really matter. Just if I start from the right, twice I've cut the whole entire bottom off and I don't want to do that. So I need to keep this flap right here. But everything else is gone. This is where you're going to get your 4th, maybe your 3rd and 4th, depending on if you saved that piece or not. It doesn't matter that there's score lines. There's no way you can tell, you know, that it wasn't meant to be. So you can kind of see a little score line there. There's a score line there, but it doesn't look obnoxious. It's clean. You're fine. Okay, so let me put these back in there because I'll lose some minutes. All right, so use that scrap. Okay, so now you have this little funky thing like this. This is your handle, okay? So if you want to go ahead and mat the back so you have a double-sided handle, that's fine. If you're not bothered with the white back, you're good. I would suggest you round the corners now and punch your circle now, because when you're done with it, it's a little hectic to do that. So you can absolutely still do it when it's finished, because I did the first one when it was finished. It just was a little harder. I had to concentrate. Okay. So now we're ready to just burnish our lines. So I just folded all 4 of those pieces at once. And I'm going to go ahead and burnish and burnish and burnish, burnish, and 1 more, 2 more, 1 and 2. Okay, you do not have to varnish this line right here. If you already did, it's fine. Okay, so now this is a part that I need you to pay attention. So now your piece looks like this. Okay, I need you to flip it over to where now your handle is on the left and your printed side is face down. Okay, we're gonna get a little piece of score tape, or you can use glue, you're going to fold on the first score line. You're going to fold this down like this, okay? And put your tape or your glue right there on that tab. Glue would probably be more cost effective. I don't know, but right now I'm just going to use the tape. Okay, so now you're going to take this part in your right hand and you're just going to fold it over so that way the square is going to hit the sticky. And that's why we cut off that little sliver right here, so that way we have that tiny little space to where it just folds over nicely. So make sure your tops are matching up and push it down, okay? So it looks like this. Now we're going to take it from the right, we're going to fold it over like so, okay? Right here on this other little rectangle, this right here, that's where you need to put your glue or your tape or whatever you have, okay? I'm gonna put my piece of tape right there. And I'm just gonna make sure there's no overhang or whatever. And you're gonna take this right square and you're gonna fold it over to that score line. It should match up perfectly, like so. Varnish that glue in. Okay, and now when you pop it over, so I'm taking my left hand and I'm gonna push it up. And there you go. There's your little box so far, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and push the side tabs in and then bottom top like this. You can cut off some of the tabs, but they're okay because it's not too bulky. I'm just gonna actually use glue real quick. Okay, I'm not gonna use glue real quick. I'm just gonna put a piece of score tape. And of course I measured it too slow, too small, whatever. Okay. So all I did was tuck the two, tabs. Just kind of make your box even. Hit that score tape and make sure you get in there and make sure there's that adhesion. And that's it. Your little box is done. How cute is that? And now you're just going to go ahead and decorate your kisses. You're going to take your 1x3 inch paper, and I put score tape on both of the ends on the back, so that way I could just start from the bottom, and I just stuck it like so. All right, so actually I can just show you real quick. Okay, so pretend this is my score tape. I took the backing off, and I'm just gonna lay that exposed score tape, wrap it around, and then here's that other score tape, and then just seal it shut. Okay, very simple. So that is your box, and I hope you guys create this. I hope you like this project. Definitely show Darby some love and show me what you made. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.